Hello again. Okay guys, in the last lecture, we just saw that how to install the C compiler. We choose the DevC++ compiler. Now in this lecture, we are going to learn the structure of a C program and a IDE integrated development environment means our this compiler. Okay, now I have to write some program. For that I have to navigate to the file, the new, then source file. So now here is my editor. I can type anything on this. Okay, now before typing anything, let's see that what we are going to do. So it's like a language. C++ is a language. Language is a tool for the communication between the sender and the receiver. Here, C++ language is a tool so that we can communicate with the machines. Okay, so now I want to instruct my computer or a machine to print something on the screen. Okay, so now to print, we are having a statement that is cout with extraction operator. Cout extraction operator means I'm giving instruction to the machine that prints something on the screen. Now, every language is having some nouns and some grammatical construct. Okay, similarly here in a language, computer language, these nouns are equivalent to the keywords. Keywords are the reserved words. And we have to follow some grammatical rule. Like in English, whenever a sentence is finished, we have to put a full stop over there. Now, in a C++ or a C language, when our statement is finished, we are going to put a semicolon over there. And in normal language, if I want to exactly quote something which is written by someone, so I have to put that thing in a double quotation mark so that it is going to print exactly on the screen. Okay, here in a cout, I'm going to use these curly braces. Now I'm going to instruct the computer to print hello, how are you? Okay, here I have to close this and semicolon. This is about one statement. So you can learn the many statements in a further lectures. Now whatever the statement you want to execute, that should be inside the main block. So let's type main in main. Okay, here is a block. This curly brace makes a block. So now I'm going to select this and I'm going to cut this and put inside the main paste. Okay, so now let's compile this program. Before that, it's asked me to save my program. Let's make this program hello.cpp. When I compile this, look, I have compiled it from here. This is compile, or you can press F9 key from your keyboard. Now here it's giving me an error that cout was not declared in the scope. So now again relate to the simple language. When you are not clear about the some word, then you will refer to the dictionary. Similarly here, each and everything which are you going to use in your program, that should be in a header file. That should already be stated in a header file, like a dictionary in a real word. So I have to include that, include then angular brackets IOSTREAM, that is for input output stream. So now I know that this cout means character output, means I'm going to instruct the computer that put something onto the screen. To execute this statement, I have to include a header file, that is string. Okay, so now let's again compile this. Again I'm having a error at a include. So now this is our main block. Your execution starts from the main block. Now here, if I'm going to simply write this statement, it will not execute it before the main. To make it happen, I should use hash. hash include. Now hash is a preprocessor in this language. Preprocessors means before entering to the main, you should include the data from a IO stream file. So this is a file. When you have installed this, these files are already in your specified folder, and that folder varies from the compiler to compiler. Now one thing more, using namespace standard. So this compiler, we are using this. If you are programming on some other compiler, maybe this is not required, but for this compiler this is mandatory. So namespace is just collection of some code, huge code. So this is our structure of a program. So this is very basic program. I have just given command to the computer that execute this program and print hello how are you on the screen. So now let's again compile this program from here, and now it's just compiling and checking for an error. So final link failed, permission denied, return 1. So it's some permission issue. So I'm going to save my program not on the desktop. Let's downloads, maybe any place. Okay, now voila, we are done. So now we are having a 0 error and 0 warning. Okay, so it means our program doesn't have any error. Now we are ready to run our program. So I'm going to press this button. Hello, how are you? Voila. So this is our very first program. So we just learn the structure of the program, okay, how to compile the program and how to run your code for having the output. So now this button, this will done both of the tasks. It will compile and run your program in a one go. So now in this lecture, we just go through just how to type a code, how to create a file, how to save a file, and how to compile and run your program. Okay, thanks for watching. We will meet in the next